Hey guys, today for math we're going to be working on division with remainders. So we're going to be watching this video, and when you're done with this video, you'll be answering 3 questions that will be a lot easier once the video is done. So please sit back, relax, but not too much, and let's have fun doing division with remainders. So we'll be solving division problems with the area model, which is what we did yesterday. And as you work, you might think, what do I already know when I'm using the area model to help me divide? What am I trying to find out? And what does the remainder represent? So you can see a remainder is going to be a big theme today. So be thinking, what in the world am I going to do with my remainder? Brad and Bethany are getting ready for the grand opening of their baseball shop. Their aunt bought 63 balloons for the celebration. They decided to divide the balloons equally among 4 picnic tables that will be set out in front of the shop. How many balloons will be at each picnic table? Make a prediction. How many balloons do you predict will be at each table? Yes, great prediction. All right, so we are trying to divide 63 balloons into 4 tables. So using the area model, we already know one dimension is going to be 4, and we're going to try to find out how many balloons or what the other dimension will be in our area model. So we already know our total area is going to be 63, and we're trying to divide it into 4 rows. So let's try that out over here. We know we're splitting up these 63 balloons into 1, 2, 3, 4 picnic tables. So I'm going to be moving these over. I know 10 could go at my first table. I know 10 could go at my second table. 10 can go at my third table. And 10 could go at my fourth table. So now, what in the world am I going to do with these ones? I've got 10 left and another 10 left. How can I split these up to put them at my tables? I hope, you said, we can break these 10s into 2 groups of 5. And if we do that, then we can put 5 more at each group. I'll put 5 here. I'll put 5 at this table. I'll put 5 at this table. And I will put 5 at this table. And what do you know? We had some remainders. So let's check first. We know that 63 divided by, this is going to be my symbol for divided by because I don't have one on my keyboard. 63 divided by 4 equals, we've got 10 plus 5. So it equals 15 with a remainder of 3. All right, so here begs the question, what are we going to do with these 3 balloons as a remainder? Let's go back. All right, we know there's 60 balloons on the tables. 15 and 15 is 30. 15 and 15 is 30. 60 total, and there's 3 left over. What are we going to do with them? We could use them to decorate the store. 3 of the tables could get 16 balloons, and the other one could just have 15. Or maybe they could give 3 balloons away to customers. But we know that we can't split these up evenly across these tables. Can you guys think of any other ways to deal with the remainder? All right, so when we annotate this area model, it looks a little something like this. We've got the 4 picnic tables here. We divided it up. This is what we just did. And we found out that we could have 15 balloons at each table. All right, 63 balloons total. It's telling you exactly what I just told you, so I'm going to skip over it. And our remainder was 3. We had 3 extra balloons. All right, division with remainders. All right, I'm not actually going to have you guys open this up. We're actually going to work through this problem together. and I'm going to show you guys them on my screen. So, without further ado, let's look at these other ones and decide what are we going, and we're going to decide what are we going to do with the remainders. We just did this one, and with the remainder, we came up with a couple of different things that we could do to split up the remainder. How about this one? Their dad made 63 brownies for the grand opening. Bethany asked her little niece to divide the brownies evenly onto 4 plates and told her to make sure to use every brownie. How many brownies were there on each plate when she was done? So we could just have eaten these 3 extra brownies and then we wouldn't have a problem, right? Each plate could have just had 15 brownies on top. But she said she wanted us to use every brownie to put them on the plates. So what can we do? We've got these 3 extra delicious brownies. How are we going to split them into 4? Well, an easy way that we can do this, maybe you came up with this way already. I'm going to split each one of these up into 4 pieces. And each plate will get some. All right, so if I were going to split this evenly and I wanted each plate to get the same amount, I could put 1 in this row, 1 in this row, 1 in this row, 1 in this row, 1 in that row, 1 in that row, 1 in that row, 1 in that row, 1 in that, 1 in that. So we need to have 4 equal portions. This could go in the first one. This could go on the second plate. Oh, sorry. This could go on the third plate. And this, sorry, mine are so squiggly, could go on the 4th plate. So now we have split these up into 4 equal groups that we can put onto each plate. So each plate won't just get 15, they will get 15 and 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So they will end up getting 15 and 3/4 brownies on their plate when they're done. All right, we're going to use a similar strategy when we go to the next problem. This says, Brad and Bethany's mom bought pizza to offer to the people who came to the grand opening. She paid exactly $63 for 4 giant pizzas. How much money did each pizza cost? So we know, because we're doing the same problem that we just did, that each of them costed $15 at least, because this is pizza 1, pizza 2, pizza 3, pizza 4. And we know each one costed at least $15 and some extra. We can't just not pay for this $3, right? So how much did each pizza cost? We can use the same strategy that we just used, because I know that with these 3 extra dollars, here's one of the dollars, 4/4. Here's another dollar, 4/4, and here's that third dollar. 1, 2, 3 extras, $1, $2, $3. And we've split them up into 4ths again. So one of the pizzas must have that. One of the pizzas must have costed that. One of the pizzas must have costed that. And one of the pizzas must have costed this. So each pizza, if this is 25, 50, 75 cents, each pizza must have costed $15.75. Because if we added all of these up, it would equal 63. All right, and how about our last one? This says, after the grand opening, Brad and Bethany's family and friends all 63 of them, decided to go to the park and play a game of softball. Each car held exactly 4 people, including the driver. How many cars did they need to take everyone to the park? Now, we could say 15, but only 4 people could go into each car. So what happens to these 3 people? Do we leave them behind? Do we chop them into pieces and put them in each of their pieces in other cars? No. In this situation, we're not going to split up the remainder. In this situation, we need to round up because these 3 people need to get to the park. So instead of 15 cars, we need to round up and we are going to take 16 cars instead because we cannot put fractions of people into different cars. All right. So whenever we're splitting up, whenever we're deciding what to do, with remainders, we will always do one of 3 things depending on the situation. We will either round up, we will either ignore, or we will split. So in this situation, we round it up. In our coin situation and in our brownie situation, we split it. And in the balloon situation, we had some choices, but we had the option to just ignore them. We didn't need to put them at the tables. We could have just put them somewhere else. So when we are deciding what to do with the remainders, think yes, sir. S for split, I for ignore, and R for round up. All right, you guys are going to use those options to help you figure out what to do with these problems. And these are the problems that you guys are going to do in Schoology today. They are asking you that there are 4 friends made 55 cupcakes and shared them equally. How many cupcakes did each friend get? So you're going to have to show your work, maybe drawing out a picture of those cupcakes and splitting them up among 4 friends to see how many cupcakes everybody gets. All right, this one's talking about cars. How many cars are they going to need to take? We can't split people up, right? So you're probably going to have to round up. And on this one, it's talking about chores and money. We know that we can divide money up. So try to find out how much each child got paid. All right, if you have questions, come to my office hours. I would love to help you. All right, I hope you guys have a spectacular day. Bye.